So for flipped learning, you can actually use it to teach anything really. If you want to teach them to write a letter, if you want to teach them to conduct an interview, if you want to teach them, say you write a recipe or even a drama, maybe create a literature corner for the classroom. It actually works for anything as long as you know how to adjust it to your classroom and to your final objective behind the class. As for inquiry-based learning, in this type of learning, you want to tap on students' curiosity actually. So you want to present your students with anything that triggers or ignites this curiosity. Let's say pictures of people and the word on the board millionaires, and ask them to ask questions. For example, what are millionaires? Who are the millionaires? Why are they millionaires? Why are some people millionaires and others are not millionaires? And then you want to try to get as much information as you can from them. After that, you want them to set a hypothesis as an answer for their question, and get them to work together, investigate using all resources you can provide them or they can get to answer those questions, and finally come up with either a confirmation for the hypothesis, a theory, or maybe not. And they would you want them to present what they learned, and you want to give them preference on how to present this. They might want to use cross-curricular skills. Some might want to present their information in a song or as a website or as an artwork, and you want to be willing to accept that. Okay, inquiry-based learning can be actually can be tailored for anything you want to teach in class, any topic you want to target in class, because it is actually the students who will decide. So whatever meets their curiosities, their interests, the thing they want to investigate and they know about. The key is that it is not an established knowledge. It is not something targeted before, okay? It is something they want to learn. They will learn. The deductive and the inductive approach, I would like to target those together. So in deductive approach, you are teaching structures explicitly, okay? The class is teacher-centered and you are giving instructions, you are teaching this explicitly. As for the inductive approach, it is a question of asking a lot of questions and getting students to notice the answer, to come up with the answer. I usually personally recommend this a lot for the teaching of grammar, especially in Panamanian curricula where we need to teach grammar. I would say that let's use inductive approach. You might want to use the inductive approach first, using techniques such as guided discovery, which I like a lot. You ask questions for the students to come up with the answers and produce their own learning at the end. After your students come with the conclusion of their learning, you might to go and explain the rules deductively. So for example, you're teaching, let's say, clauses. You write sentences on the board and you would go like, okay, so where's the verb? The students give you the verb. Where's the subject? The student gives you the subject. What's new to the sentence? The clause. Okay, what is the clause describing? They give you the answer. And then they come up with the function of the clause, when to use it, what does it do, how it changes the meaning. When you finish, you might want to provide the rules and explain and give a deductive explanation of the lesson, like to come up with a conclusion, to finalize and confirm understanding. Okay, and this is the end. So basically, I would recommend that you vary your approaches. Do not stick to one only approach. Experiment with your students. What might work for me might not work for you. What might work for him in the United States might not work for you in Asia or in Europe. So experiment with your approaches, adjust them and tailor them for the students' needs. And I hope this was useful. Thank you very much for listening, and bye.